Some help with the audio tonight. Fresh install, first live stream. We'll see. Ears on. Micah, what's going on? How is work, sir? Can you hear me okay? I can't hear you. Hello? Okay. Might be some background noise. I got the air conditioner running. It's really humid. Alright, I am never playing much fucking Druid again. I'm telling you that right now. EQ is good. I'm low. How's that? Is that better? Test 1, 2. Test, test, test. Cool. Thank you. Now I can see why people hate playing Druids. Not that the characters are no fun to play. You can never get a chance to play. Thank God they don't have ports yet. We're back into 1080. Everything's running so well. Oh man, it does. It's a beautiful thing. I was forced to run in 720. I couldn't stream in 1080 anymore, not even EverQuest. And goddamn fly. But now we're back on 1080. Clarity. Ah, there's a fly. It's going to piss me off. I don't know how Gathorn puts up with it. No, it's... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. If I don't get it, it's going to bother me all night. Oh. Ah, disappeared. I got a club. Whoa, I got a freaking club. Oh, it'll make you cry. You will. Except for my RAM, well, on the video card, you know. Yeah, it'll make you cry. I went back through and took a closer look at the specs on my CPU and whatnot, and wasn't what I was hoping it was when I got it. So, but I got to go ahead, you know, next year, beginning of next year, to do a complete system overhaul from the ground up, you know. So that's kind of not bad at all. Can't equip it until 51, I don't think. Yeah. Well, we'll throw that in the bank. Yeah. Gotta be level 51 to even equip it, though. Velio started that, didn't they? And I was smart and remembered to copy over my EverQuest installation, so all I had to do was copy it back. Good to go. And everything went smooth. Smooth as silk. Couldn't have asked for a better system restore. Gonna kill you. What's going on? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I will return the favor once I get 5 minutes to breathe, I promise. It's been so busy lately. It's a quid pro quo system. I'm getting a new computer, she's getting something out of the deal too, so. You know how it is. Give and take. Yeah, anybody I sign up on Gaming Life, I try to always give them a follow, but just reinstalled my operating system and everything today. Molten Cloak. Trying to keep this beast together. I think I've been using the same hard drive for 4 years, 5 years. Hell, maybe even longer than that. I don't know. I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to that stuff. I use it until it dies. There's always a backup somewhere. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight. I don't have anything planned. Ass is on. Ass is one of the AC folks. Him and Vermino decided to check out P99. Thought that was pretty cool. I gotta get back on Ashron's call. I really do. At first I thought I was starting to think it was my hard drive failing. And I was really getting bummed about that. I mean, I do have another one I can pull out of another computer, but it was just installing and uninstalling, installing and uninstalling. I do so much installing and uninstalling. I think it just got so muddy in there. It just needed a fresh start. It's something I normally do every 6 months anyhow. I know that's a bit extreme, but I like it to run smooth. As smooth as it can. The best component that I have, the one that I'm the most happy about, is the 16 gigs of ripjaw memory. Just because it's really cool looking. I did. AC's one of those games I like to play by myself. It's a zen thing for me. I don't like doing the dungeons. I don't like doing all the hard work and everything. I mean, I like doing the documentation of the dungeons and everything. But really, in that game, I just love going out in the field and killing stuff for a couple hours, a few hours, whatever. No purpose, no reason. You're going to get XP in that game no matter what you kill. If you're level 100 and you kill a level 1 creature, you'll still get 1 XP for it. So it doesn't matter. You're going to level in that game. It's impossible not to. But just, you know, killing the things and see what they drop, and oh, that's neat. Ooh, that's neat. Getting the salvage and Chuck, Uncle Chuck. What's going on? P99 EverQuest. The bamboo under the fingernails of EverQuest. Oh shit. I am fucking retarded. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sitting here talking. I'm getting ready to run across the bridge. In Dark Elf land. Fun. Schlappy did that last night, but he didn't know any better. He's literally new to EverQuest. So is Danny. And he just took to it like a duck to water. I'm not even going to risk the bridge just in case my viz drops. Divination's only 10. Hey, not the only one. So much easier to swim in first person. Wolf, what's going on? Oh, you can't camouflage somebody unless you're in a group. I don't care that much. I got nothing planned tonight, dude. I'm just, you know, it's a trial by fire kind of thing. Just did the reinstall today, so just making sure everything's working well, and it's working great. Everything's working great. So happy, happy. Heading over to Lava Storm right now just to muck around. Is it really? Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, misunderstood. Oh, it's Necklace Forest, home of the Dark Elves. They play with dead things. Where the hell am I at? Oh hell, I can kill the Stone Guardians. Awesome. Okay, good. Scared me. No, what's wrong? Everything was running so smooth. I could kill that guy too. I should. I should just sit here and camp him all night. I don't care about Dark Elf faction, do I? This was the very first zone I leveled in. 19, I think it is. At least it doesn't take a lot of mana. So you can cast it all day. That's what I was gonna do, you dick. It's another ranger. Everybody was kung fu fighting. What year was that? Yeah, it was very popular, incredibly popular. My sister just played it a lot. I thought it was cool too, but I was in martial arts at the time, so it was a combination of music and kung fu, you know. Oh, I had clarity on. No wonder. Oh shit! I'm gonna stand there. My sister used to had the 45, and she played on her little 45 record player. All the girls had one. Just this little single speaker mono with a fold-up lid. You know, just all played was. I mean, you could put the bigger ones. What were they? 33 1/3. You could put those on it, but it wasn't made for it. It was made for 45s. We used to go down the shop and actually buy them. Sitting there flipping through all the albums. Now it's a hipster nostalgia thing. But back then it was how you got music. You recorded it off the radio, mind you, with those fancy new cassettes. Not the 8-tracks, the ones that came out after that. Although I do remember the 8-tracks. But once those cassettes came out, everybody started making their own cassette tapes. Yeah, everything was mono when I was a kid. That's all there was. Stereo wasn't even a thing yet. They hadn't figured out how to record in 2 channels. Phil Winkle, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. There should be a notification at some point. Like they were telling me it wasn't that I wasn't even...
Listen and learn.
Yeah, our TVs were mono, our radios were mono. Well, we have those little tiny transistor radios. Those are considered cool. Mono is only 1 channel. Stereo divides the sound into 2. With stereo, you can tell left from right. Like in a video game, the reason why you can tell if something's walking to the left side of you or the right side of you is because it's stereoscopic. It means, yeah. It's kind of like ghetto surround sound. Whereas mono, it's all channeled into 1 signal, so you get the same thing in the left ear as you do in the right ear. But with stereo, the different ears get different sounds. Yeah, surround sound actually takes that a step further, and you know, sounds from behind come from behind, sounds from in front come from the front. You know, like with movies and whatnot. So back then, everybody had 1 bad ear because you only had to listen out of 1 ear because it was the same regardless. There was no reason to have a full headset on because everything was mono. Oh, you've heard me tell the stories about the TV picture tubes. Going down to the hardware store and getting, excuse me, new ones. Oh, I'm sure you will. I don't know everything. I just know something about everything. It happens. When you live for like nearly half a century, you pick up a thing or two. Especially if you pay attention. I've always been encouraged to pay attention. 5 and 6, root and snare. On my druid it's 4 and 5. I have to remember that, it's important. Alright, let's go kill shit. Is he still camping that guard? I think he is. No, I guess he took off. It's not on track. Yeah, we'll come back. Oh man, everything's running so nice. So nice. I want to jinx it. I'm gonna kill rock dervishes until I vomit. That's my plan. Donating for a port to Firat. I gotta make arrows. Keep forgetting to make arrows. Not much of a ranger without arrows. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, he's only green. Alright, give me a target. Maybe you just can't use flame lick on them. You wanna hit the thing? That'd be cool. I'm almost 18. 18 I get a parry, is it? I think. Something. I get something at 18. So nice when I'm able to heal more than 10 points at a time. Huh, not even 10. Was it like 9, 8? Get more health. Boost up my stamina. I think that's the biggest problem. I have some items with stamina on them. I think I do at least. But maybe not. Yeah. What the hell is that? Cloth cord. Ring mail pants. That's agility. There, health. Plus 55 and plus 55. Plus 20. Twice. Got a lot of hit point boosts. Small ones. This guy inherited a lot of my old warrior gear. But how? How do I make my heals look even worse? Sorry, I stole your joke. Stole your thunder. What the hell is that? Swayze, hey. Where the hell are you at? I know you're around here somewhere. Patrick Swishy, folks. He will be missed. Oh, I gotta kill this thing. Sorry. Shit. Don't heal the bad guys. Thanks for the buffs. Where the hell? Oh, there you are. Alright. I keep forgetting you play this game. God damn it. Yeah, almost there, 7%. I'm looking up your pant, or your skirt. I don't want to waste the buffs. Brock. Love that axe. I must say, it's nice to be back in 1080p again. Even if it is only a request. Where's my coffee tonight? I gotta go get one. I just knocked it off. Lots of gemstones dropping here. Low level gemstones for tool crafting and whatnot. So the more you loot, the less you have to buy. Of course, if they don't drop them at all. Wolf, what's going on? Anywhere from 5 to 8 pots a day, depending on how busy I am and whatnot. Wait, my snare didn't stick? I gotta start paying attention. Yeah, I need short work for him. Oh, that's why. I need a target. Excuse me. Fire's not the best offensive weapon in Lava Storm, apparently. Who would have thought? Bing! Thank you, sir. Couldn't have done it without the support of you, my viewers. You're going to say something offensive about Asians, aren't you? It's okay. You can be as offensive as you want about Asians. Yeah, that's It's perfectly acceptable to be okay, to make stereotypical comments about Asians. They don't care. They really just don't care. The Japanese are above that sort of thing, and the Chinese don't care as long as you're paying them money. Say whatever you want. Cash, please. There are some hard-working people, though. I'll tell you what. Growing up in a Chinese household, you get to see firsthand how hard them sons of bitches work. They have a fondness for them. It's kind of like us in church bells. Excuse me, I'm dying. Apparently. Bloodstones. Good old bloodstones. Now that you mention it, there was always one in the restaurant. Yeah, something like that. Well, their music isn't really very harmonic. I don't know if you've ever heard Chinese music, especially traditional Chinese music, but it's not very harmonic. It's kind of screechy, actually. Like your video, long time. Me sucky sucky. Thanks for stopping by, X. Appreciate it. Always with the topical humor. Oh no, you get back here. I should hope so. Shit, what's my build lighting? 9. Huffing gas makes the pain go away. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It just postpones it until tomorrow. When it comes back twice as hard. New guy used to do that. We're always pulling his head away from the freaking lawnmower. Come on, dude, we're going for a ride. Quit sniffing the freaking lawn equipment. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I will be right back. Save my spot for me. Let me know if I die. Wolf can solo everything in the zone pretty much, probably. Fucking twink. His character's so geared up. All his characters are. But he's been on the server a long time. Right back. They do bonus XP weekends and stuff like that. Occasionally, like on holidays and stuff like that. It's not that often. They like you to work for it on this server. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Thanks, Anonymous. Alright, I did need to do something. What was I needed to do? Oh, forage. For the big holidays, they might do one like 4th of July or something like that. I don't know. But I know they do for like Christmas and New Year's, and whenever they have a major snafu happen, by way of apology, they'll do like a bonus XP weekend. Had to wake him up. Imagine that. Oh, there's 3 of them here. Low on water. It's So I have to start foraging. I don't want to run. Will you please move faster? What did he draw? Nothing. I sense a little bitterness on your part, Anonymous. Hate chasing him. Should be looting those blocks of ore too, but I don't want to deal with all that weight. Send the ogre over with some weight reduction bags and have him farm them up. Alright, who's next? See the old hide corpse thing. Bloodstone. Just to hide the corpses. Alright. Need a target. Should have gone inside with these buffs. Just gone inside and murdered everything. Thompson. James Thompson. Good, he can start looting. God, everything's running so nice. I'm so freaking happy. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. That scared the hell out of me. I thought something was attacking from behind. Come on, targets, targets, targets. Oh, thorns are going. I actually have to start working for a living now. You watch your ass, I can't heal you. You got no healer, so... Killing everything. One of our first big adventures was in Lava Stone on the live servers. That was fun. I actually made it into the intro video. So tiny. So hard to loot the dervishes because you never know where to click. What's that? I've been talking my head off. I've been talking my full head off the entire time. Say what? Argument I had? Really? Awesome. Oh, awesome. I'm famous. Was it the shoes? Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody posted this thing about people taking their shoes off before they come in your house. I've always viewed that as the most rude thing you can do to somebody. Dark Throne, how's it going? And some of the arguments, opposing arguments, had to deal with regional differences, like in Canada, for example, because you get so much snow. And I kept trying to explain to these people that I'm not Canadian. It doesn't apply. And I kept trying to explain the rationale, you know, of placing more value on your carpet than you do on your friends. You know, it's one thing if your friends have just been slogging through the mud and whatnot and they're coming in your house. Of course, you know, take your shoes off. You got mud all over your damn shoes. But if somebody comes from their house to their car to your house, they're not going to accumulate a lot of debris. You have a doormat. Pretty sure it's there for that very reason. And they just acted like I was being so irrational. No, I'm not going to ask people to take their shoes off when they come in my house. What if their feet stink? I mean, that's the biggest reasoning I can see. I don't want you in my house with your shoes off. Your feet are stinking the place up. And I've had that happen. It's not pleasant. They just kept going on and on. And it's like, okay, so, you know, okay, fine. So you worship your carpet, or you value your carpet more than you do your friends. Fine. And I just let it go. This was, mind you, this was 1.5 years ago. Or something like that. It was a long time ago. It was at least 1 year ago. Maybe not. I don't know. You know how time is. You forget things. I forgot all about it, to tell you the truth. And they're still commenting on it and retweeting it. Really triggered a lot of people with the whole shoes in the house debate. And they said that, they said, well, what do you do if one of your friends has a rule where you don't go in their house without with shoes on? I said, I don't go to their fucking house. If they're going to be that rude, I'm not going to their fucking house. If they want to see me, they can come to mine. They can keep their shoes on. I don't care. I have a shampooer. It works really well. Hit deep clean. Things people find it. People look for reasons to get in arguments now. I've noticed. They look for things to fight about. That's right. Love the mud. Mud is love, mud is life. I'm the most hygienic person you will ever meet. I'm odor neutral. I think it's kind of scary that they're still talking about it all this time. From all of them. Yeah, whatever. How the hell did you find it? It seems like an odd thing to randomly come across. Oh, unless you're lurking on my shit. Is that it? Seeing all the hoochies I'm talking to. Let's do this. See him take that little detour just to punch Thompson, just to be a dick. These guys are cool, that's why I like fighting. They look cool. And this isn't just me. The rules of etiquette dictate you do not make your guests uncomfortable in your home. You as the host have every responsibility to make sure your guests are comfortable. And if that means keeping their shoes on, then they keep their shoes on. If they're more comfortable taking their shoes off, screw it, let them take their shoes off. If you're that kind of person. I'm not just shaking my head, she's asking me questions over there. Ah, there. Forest water. going on, Beeper? How's it going? Favorite TV series and that's an easy one. Firefly. I don't want to put my damn feet in somewhere somebody else might have had their feet, Kenshiro. I don't know if somebody with athlete's foot had. I don't know what their slipper hygiene habits are, you know. Not on your freaking life. Wild dogs couldn't drag me up there. No, I'm not a foot guy. Not a moose. I'm not a foot guy. I know how many sweat glands feet have. I don't even like my own feet. Yeah, 86 degrees with mosquitoes the size of sparrows. I'll be right back. Sorry, gotta get girlfriend settled in. Oof, someone just trained. Glad I waited outside. I am not showing you my feet, Beeper. It's not that kind of stream. You want the IRL cam horse. They're up above somewhere. They're the ones with all the viewers. Tracy Lords. Hey, speaking of which. Do I listen to metal? I don't listen to much of anything, to be honest with you. I like background music. Stuff that plays in the background doesn't get in the way. I don't actively listen to music, I just passively listen to it. I'm a very boring person, to tell you the truth. When I was younger, back in the 80s, I had the long hair and the hair bands and the heavy metal music and all that. But even then, I just kind of did it because that's what my friends did. And then when I go home, I'd play like classical or something like that, just so they wouldn't make fun of me. Yeah. I had a big old boombox and everything. Do you remember those? I can't be wild. I don't have the back for it. The buttermilk mix. What is that? I don't know what that is. Use terms I understand. I don't know what you mean. I listen to all the, Rat and, well, not really Poison or Motley Crue, the old metal bands, the old ones, I mean, when it all first started. I had my phase. I did. Everybody did back then, though, in the 80s. Scorpions, yeah. Later on, Queensryche and that kind of thing. Dr. Feelgood, yeah, yeah. Van Halen. David Lee Roth and the other one, Sammy Hagar. Sister Christian. Who was that? I can't remember who sang it. I know the song. God, I know the song. It was on our jukebox every 5 minutes at the arcade. Yeah, I know. Well, that's what it was. I was young. I listened to Sabbath too. I listened to some of the heavier stuff, Maiden and that kind of thing. Everything. It didn't limit myself to like a few particular bands. If it sounded good, I listened to it. That was my criteria. He's still here. He was here last night. I will not sing Sister Christian. I will not. Was that who it was? Knight Rider? Alright. That was their big one-hit wonder. Tequila Joe. I saw Metallica in the Nassau Coliseum in New York City, well, Long Island, New York. And it was alright. It was loud. It was really fucking loud. I will sing for my daughter. I don't sing for anybody else. She and I sing all day. I don't make it a habit to sing. Ah, damn it. I still haven't fixed it. I'm sorry, Beeper. What year? I don't remember. It was Christmas, 92, I think it was. Oh, yeah, Twitch is getting really nutty about, copyright stuff now. I think they're amping up for the EU legislation thing. Or Twitch, rather. We've had some people get banned recently. We were just outside the pit. We were like 4 rows up from the pit. And if you know me, I'm not the kind of person to go in the pit. maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. We could see the stage. We were close, but we weren't in the pit. What are you fighting? Oh. And I went with a buddy of mine. And we were just, you know, we were all pie-eyed, chill, just sitting back, enjoying the show. And just didn't want to be bothered. The reason why we didn't go down the pit is because we wanted to just sit back and chill. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. There we are. And there were two knuckleheads in front of us, just bouncing all over the place, just being irritating bastards. Come back here, thank you. And my buddy said, you know, if they bump into us, I'm throwing them into the pit. I'm telling you right now, I'm just going to throw them into the pit. And you know, I thought, the funny. Well, they were bouncing around again. Then they bumped him and caused him to spill his drink. He got pissed. He just kicked the fucking guy, and the guy went flying over all the seats in front of him, down into the pit, and the pit just kind of closed over top of him. And didn't see him for the rest of the show. His buddy just kind of looked back and then sat down quietly and enjoyed the rest of the show. It was nice from that point on. No idea where we're at, dude. I got turned around somewhere. Oh, yeah, we don't want to go in here. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here. So this is why we didn't want to go down here. Now you're all wounded. Mr. Blassalot over there. Later on in the show, the guitar player for the band, whoever he is, I don't know, don't care, got beamed in the head with a beer bottle from somebody in the crowd. Threw his guitar down, holding his head all pissed off, found the beer bottle on the stage, picked it up and threw it back into the crowd in the general vicinity where it came from. Maiden was one of my favorites back in the day. I like the stories that they always incorporate into their music. I'd always draw pictures of Eddie, you know, the creepy guy that appeared on all their albums. Flex tape. Oh, he's up by the windows. I'm just getting a little mana back. Not that you need too much when you're a ranger. Berry toe. Alright, now we're going to go around this corner and there's going to be an ogre down this hallway. Oh! It scares me how comfortable I am in this dungeon now. I've spent so much time here on the Shadow Knight. Feels so nice having my computer back. Shit. Shit. Blind. Fuck. Now here's a corpse run coming. That sounded painful. I'm dead. Save yourselves. I don't know what the hell happened there. Shit, where am I bound? Rivervale. Yep, buff them up. What the hell's missing? Something missing. Camouflage. That's why I don't want to go into Gina. Shit always happens in there. You just get comfortable, you're in a nice groove, and then some name comes in and just bitch slaps you. Got all that death and destruction just waiting out there to kill me. They kind of look like disco dancers, you know, with this outfit on. I don't know, well, you probably don't remember, but back in the day when they'd have those dancing show competition things. American Bandstand. Yeah. Thompson wanted to go into Nagina, and I kept trying to say we don't have a healer, but he just kept pushing. Okay. Easy for him, he has gate. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, that'd be cool. Nice paladin watching our asses. Saturday Night Fever. Yes, Saturday Night Fever. Oh, you did? Did you make it out? I was blind for most of it. I couldn't see a damn thing. Apparently Grush is a shaman. Oh, it's daytime. What level's your monk now, Micah? Got quite a few folks in that level range. I actually have a cleric in that level range. Cleric, oh, ranger, and monk. Druid just hit 15, I think. Our mains are in the high 30s, 38, 39. Gathorn would be 39 if we didn't keep getting him killed. Poor guy. The BG stuck in your head, you poor man. I am so sorry. I had to live through that shit, alright? My sister was a huge Andy Gibb fan. And along with Andy Gibb came the rest of the BGs. Oh, I'm fucking Barry Manilow. My god. My mom. Huge Barry Manilow fan. I mean, huge. Knew intimate details about his life kind of thing. Scary. So there was always Barry Manilow music, but to this day, I still know the words to every single Barry Manilow song ever made. And when I hear him come on the oldies radio or whatever, I can't help but sing along to him, in, you know, in my head. He never wanted to be a singer. He only wanted to be a songwriter because he didn't think he was a very good singer. I think that's the only reason she moved to Florida was to be closer to Barry Manilow, to tell you the truth. He's one of those people that's hard to not like, though. I mean, personally, not, you know, regardless how you feel about his music. He's just a nice guy, a good person. If you even know who he is, you know. Why is she beating that poor orc with that stick? That is horrible. Call the cops. That's a hate crime. That is. That's a hate crime. Phil Collins I listened to in the see, and that's another, you know, I would listen to Phil Collins at the same time I would listen to the heavy metal hair band stuff. He made fun songs. I like music that invokes some kind of, you know, energy or emotion or whatever. So I don't really care what genre it is. Or music that you can just play quietly in the background. My first exposure to that was The Clash. And then MTV came out. Got exposed to all kinds of music. I was sitting right there in front of my television when Video Killed the Radio Star came on. Made my mom order it. You have to order MTV. All my friends say it's going to be the coolest thing ever. I really am not sure what they're talking about, but seems like something we should get in on. And then as soon as the station went live, I was right there. Memories. Simpler time. Does MTV even do anything even remotely related to music anymore? Or is it just a big progressive mouthpiece now, telling white people to feel, or white men to feel bad about themselves? Whoa, what's going on? Are we still streaming okay? I'm getting a warning. Encoding overloaded. Piss off. Do what I tell you to do. Stupid machine. Rock the Casbah. Oh shit, should have hit the trainer when I was in Gathorn. Yeah, I always liked the Ramones too. There was just this edge about them. This drive. I don't know. There was always something about the Ramones that I liked. Misfits I don't know too much about. I feel like I should. But again, music was never really my big thing. Vanguard. I don't think I did. At least, and if I did, it wasn't for very long. It's not ringing any bell. I mean, the name is ringing a bell, but the game, I can't place face to the name. Oh, really? Huh. I have to check it out. I can't think. Oh. Everybody likes to pull EQ designers. What is it? Ashes has a guy from EQ on their design team. It kind of does look like Tracy Lords, doesn't it? Where's everybody at? Guys? Guys? Ah, shit. Derp. I just assumed everything was dead. Ah, shit. I don't have Beetle Eye. You son of a bitch. Fucker. Chasing me. Look at me, I'm a monk. Kind of curious now. Why are you hitting me? Yeah, hit the little guy. It wasn't this way. All better. Actually, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's not up anymore. Out of coffee. Be right back. Racklore, what's going on? Oh shit. Too late. I couldn't get a root to stick. Oh, good. Well, I mean, good is okay. Not good yet in that accident. I said you should run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I cast root on him like 5 or 6 times and I couldn't get it to stick. I don't think I would have been able to get away fast enough by the time you said back up. I was dead. Oh shit. Did you die? Please tell me somebody made it out. Oh, good, good. Yeah, he was down about, I think, 50% when I dropped. The other two weren't bad. They're just regular blue ogres. It's just that red. Check him for keys. That's it? He didn't drop anything else? Right. Dispersing. What's going on? Alright. Yeah, the one that's in the that's further down the hall drops something. Well, one of you bitches is a trainer. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? Double attack at 20. That's going to be fun. Parry. Okay. And actually, we don't even need those because we got 2 gnomes in the group. You can just walk right through the bars and get the 4th key. Is it the 4th key or the 3rd key? I think the 3rd key. You can get the 3rd key, which is no rent, temporary. Just by pulling them out through the bars, because the small races can just walk through the bars. Might find this amusing dispersing. There's a fundraising site for political parties. I forget what it's called. Something PAC. It's kind of like a GoFundMe for political parties. And they just announced that they were removing all Republican fundraising campaigns from their platform. Because Trumpism, mind you, Trumpism, this is the term they use repeatedly in their statement, doesn't coincide with their views, and they can't allow it on their platform. Tim Pool just did a thing about it. I think it was him. Yeah. They keep pushing. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Just you're a group of people who want to remove guns from everybody's hands. You're not big gun buyers. You don't own a lot of guns. So who do you decide to go to war with? The segment of the population that has enough guns in their possession to murder every man, woman, and child on the planet 5 times over. Somebody wasn't thinking it, the DNC. But that's why they want you to remove. That's why they want your guns removed. Free speech is now an extremist activity. If you support free speech, you're considered an extremist. This is the left, mind you, the left, who's saying these things. The same political faction who was all about freedom and liberty and voicing your opinions and being heard on college campuses. And this is what it's devolved into. It's done a complete 180. It's gone so far left that it's now, a totalitarian system. They've become the very thing that they hate. They've become the fascists. Because it's the only way they can get their message across, because nobody else agrees with them. The only way they can do it now is by force. Or, coercion. It's just ludicrous. I don't want to do Najina anymore, Thompson, no offense, but I'm tired of Najina now. I want to get my body and get out of there. I don't care what the XP modifier is, it doesn't matter if you're always doing corpse runs. I mean, if you want to hang around up top, fine. You know, kill wizards and stuff, and you know, farm. Well, nobody needs their stuff though. Yeah, nobody needs their stuff, so there's not even any reason to do that. It's such a hard, you know, when things do go bad in Aegina, you don't have any answers. No, I want to stay in Rivervale because I want to have access to a high pass. It's a good centrally located place to be bound. I don't mind running, it gives me a chance to talk to people. With this guy, at least. I solo a lot with this guy, so. In fact, I think this is the first time he's ever been in a group. Should just log on my cleric. Then we'd be lacking in DPS. But we have heals. He's about this level. I miss the days when they at least pretended to be, back to what we were talking about, when they at least pretended to be fair. I don't even want to use the term fair because fair doesn't really play into it. When they at least tried to hide their bias behind half-truths and or blatant lies. I respected that because at least you were trying to maintain civility. Now it's like that's all out the window. Now they're just blunt, very open, and that just means that there's no legislation, good or otherwise, that's going to make it through Congress if it's Republican sponsored or Trump approved. Because Democrats will just block it every step of the way. But they're screwing themselves. They're not hurting anybody but themselves. Yeah. Yemen, Libya. Why? Why bomb either one of those countries? Neither one of those countries posed a threat. Neither one of those countries were harboring terrorists. But yay, we killed Gaddafi. Whatever. They're gonna keep pushing. They're starting to push back. You saw the, I don't know if you saw, well, yeah, I know why. It's being facetious. Yeah. Pablo Escobar. Oh, they blew up Libya because Libya wouldn't accept US dollars for oil. Oh. Well, I'm not going to, you know, Gaddafi was a dick. You know, Lockerbie happened. That was a thing. I'm not going to excuse his behavior there, regardless of his justification for it. But when he did take over Libya, he turned it into a damn nice country. Had the strongest economy in all of sub-Saharan Africa. Well, I mean, that's not saying much. But he was doing good things for his people. Education, housing, helping new families get started in the world. All these nice things that they were doing. Did that bear just... I thought that bear was trying to attack me. And then, you know, using those oil dollars to bring his country out of the Stone Age. And then the United States said, hey, we want some of that oil. And he said, okay, give me some gold. And he said, wait, no, we'll give you dollars. And he said, no, I don't want your dollars. I want gold. I want something I can actually use. Something I can trade to other nations. And, nope. Nope, you take US dollars or else. And he said, well, screw you. You know, I'll go do business with the Chinese. They're much more accommodating. So rather than take no for an answer, we just murdered them. Straight up murdered them. There was no justification for that kill. And as a result, as so often happens when the United States gets involved in foreign governments, the whole country went to shit. Same with Yemen. Now all we got left are Syria and Iran, the two that aren't on the global banking system, the recognized banking system. And guess who we're throwing missiles at? Although I do have to say Trump is trying to pull back on all that. Yeah, and she was in it for the money. Yeah, plain. I mean, obviously. I mean, but if you don't see, if you're so blind that you can't see how corrupt and how horrible and how rotten that woman is to her core, she has no redeeming qualities. I feel sorry for her child, having to grow up in that household. But if you're so blind and so determined to hate Trump that you'll back somebody as evil and horrible as Hillary, fuck you. Fuck you right in the ear. Okay, you deserve your fate. You deserve whatever happens to you from this point forward. And I'm not like a super, you know, yo Trump. No, I'm not. He does things I don't approve of. He assigns people to his cabinet I don't like. Sessions. I don't like Sessions. Period. He's too... Waco. Yeah, Waco was a travesty. And they got away with it. They got away with it. Those... Now we need a black, lesbian, transvestite woman to run for office. Yeah, there you go. Identity politics. It doesn't matter what your platform is, as long as you fit the criteria. What's the checklist? Tranny? Check. Black? Check. Female? Check. And they have to be retarded too. You gotta have some retard in there too. Probably do a better job actually. But see, even if they had all of that as a presidential candidate, they would still complain because she wasn't a Jew or some other underrepresented or misrepresented minority group. Look who it is. And that's why they'll always fail. Despite the overwhelming amount of control and power they have over Well, yeah, Jews are white. They're white males. I'm sorry, you know, you may be a Jew, but you're a white male, and you're rich. You're financially successful, and you're not giving it to anybody else. That's really all you have to do to get on their good side. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as you amass a great deal of wealth and you're willing to just give it away to people who don't deserve it. Everything has to be in a specific order. It bothers me when it's not. First man. Yeah. They don't want to know, and that's the thing. It's not that they don't know. The information's been thrown out there ad nauseum. Okay, here, documents, proof that he is not the person you think he is. No. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That doesn't fit my worldview. The truth doesn't fit my worldview. Yep. He likes to sneak in unannounced. Gathorn. Da bears. I have a feeling we're going to. I don't want to go through Nagina. This is why I don't want to go through Nagina. Tried to tell Thompson this, but he doesn't pay any attention when I talk. Because he's a liberal. You know how they are. Murder. I got these ones. You guys get the rest of the dungeon. Ain't just a river in Egypt, you know. Well, this isn't going nearly as well as I thought it would. Damn it. you brought tentacle terror, good. I don't think the dollar can lose any more of its purchasing power. It's so low now. I mean, it's literally licking the bottom of the barrel. From the time of its creation, it's already lost something like 98% of its purchasing power. It's going to be a riot, though, when it happens. It's going to be hilarious. Lots of people are going to be sitting there with their hand out, and there's not going to be anybody handing them checks anymore. And nobody doing the handouts. You're going to have to survive. And they're not going to. They're going to starve. Then the crime's going to happen. That's when you're going to see a drastic increase in crime. Nobody's giving them the gimme-dats anymore. And most of them don't have any marketable skills. You can't survive with a gender studies degree. It doesn't train you for survival in a post-economic collapse world. In fact, I have yet to figure out what the hell you do with a gender studies degree. I have no idea. I don't know how you would apply that in the real world. I mean, outside of human resources. But even then, you need some degree of, you know, accounting or business. Well, maybe that's why they started adding human resources departments to all these companies, so they had something to do with all the gender studies majors, the humanities. Oh, the humanities. It's tasty stuff. It's good on toast. I'm looting everything. You're gonna get attacked by something. Yeah, I told you. I freaking told you. Keep screwing around. This is what happens. The hell, Jesus Christ, he knocked me down the street. Just the one yellow one down there. That's it. Oh, you beat me to it. What kind of idiot actually goes after the tentacle terrors? That's what I want to know. They suck. There's no good reason to kill a tentacle terror. They don't drop anything. Boom. Hey, Barry, thanks for the raid. I don't know if there's a notification for that or not. There should be. I set one up, but I don't know if it works. If raid is offensive, I got a little message that said if the raid is offensive, adjust your moderation settings or something like that. Except for that stupid link thing, I have no moderation on my stream at all. Gathorn, Micah. They don't care what you say. Whoa, lots of people watching. Evening, folks, on Twitch. Yeah, that's the Ranger only flame song. Doesn't proc until level 40. What was it? Thai America. Thai America. He streams every once in a while. Gave that to me a long time ago. Not too many rangers on the server, so there's no big demand for them. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Heroes Bracer. What do I got? Well, I don't know. Sublight Scale Glows. It's good for Shadow Knight. It's good for a Bard. You can use Drake Scale Belt. Wave to the camera. Is that you? That's better than what I got. Blink, 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 and blackened iron crown. Thank you very much. Yeah, some upgrades in there. Look at my hat. Your Nagy ult. What level was he? You got your epic on him. $52. Nice. I didn't have a character that high level until the cap was like closer to 90. Was my ranger, and then they gave the free level boost out on live. Bumped him right up to 85. Now I want to kill shit. Give me something to kill. Murder, I say. Murder. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, Thompson was in there. poking around. Oh shit. Let's come back here, shall we? Ah, you can only cast it outside. I can't do my AoE. Makes me cry. Boom! That freaking spell. Flame Song. Flame Song offhand. Venomous Axe in the main hand. Pre-nerf Venomous Axe. Can't use the proc on Flame Song yet, of course. It's 75 point direct damage fire, or something like that. And then the 85 point poison on the Venomous Axe. I'm using Flame Song because it's sexy. Not too many katanas in the game. Rude, rude. Fire shields. Oh, that monk's over here. I forgot about that. Hey, it's stuck. I didn't think it would stick. See those numbers go up in double digits too often, so it's nice to see the typeface looks pleasant. That viewer count I'm talking about. Can you please die? Thank you. We won. I'll be back in just a moment. Well, let's see if she's up. Whoosh. I don't think she's up. She'd be red if she was. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Always check the magicians, just in case. Where'd your Gathorn go? Ah. Oh, yummy. It's gonna be fun. Gene's not up. Skeleton Con's red. How about that? It is. It's a nice proc at this level. I had on my warrior for a long time. That and the goblin skull crusher or something like that, the one that procs stun. I don't know where that is now. Somebody's got it. Excuse me. Whitney Houston's corpse. Oh, that's horrible. Gotta take a screenshot of that. Xerxes, how's it going? Xerxes. I can never figure out how to pronounce it. It has been a while. You abandoned me for some Fortnite player, didn't you? I know how it is. It's all Fortnite with you kids. Realm Online. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, you're practically ancient. I have keyboards older than you. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I might. I got one down in the basement that's really freaking old. Oh. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to check it out. It's definitely from my time period. Pre-21st century. Oh, I gotta do something about this. Will do. Will do. Always looking for new stuff. Okay, let's do it. Damn it. Damn it. I was afraid that was going to happen. These are higher level magicians. Will do. Yeah, I've rejuvenated my love for it. Well, my enjoyment of it. Love's a bit strong. It's hard to be in a bad mood when you're in Rivervale. That's another reason why I like being bound in Rivervale, because every time you die, you come into that music, and it takes some of the sting away. Oh, excuse me. There's a spider living above the back door. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Crystal Caverns is great. Spent a lot of time there just for the music. It's one of those small bulbous abdomen spiders, you know, like a widow. You know, they have that big shiny bulbous abdomen. And it's been killing other spiders. It's kind of badass, actually. It might be a brown widow, I don't know. It might be a relative of the widow family, because it looks exactly like one. Just the coloration's different. I don't have the heart to get rid of them. He's back there above the door, not bothering anybody. Out of the way, not above anybody's head or anything like that. So he just sits up there and minds his own business. Him, her, I don't know. I don't want to assume it's gender. It might be female. Magic cards. Best thing about playing a ranger is you don't have to worry about getting attacked by most things. Bears don't attack you. Wolves don't attack you. Lions, they don't attack you on here, but they do on the live servers. I can never figure that out. Or maybe it's just the Corona Lions. There's an episode, Crystal Caverns. There's an episode of Sesame Street I always enjoyed when I was a kid. I think it was Sesame Street. It might have been the Electric Company. It was the other children's educational show. They were on back to back. Danny Maple, regular, plays on the Cornab server. But they showed you how a steel drum is made. That's what's used to play music in Crystal Caverns. It's just a big, 55-gallon drum, and then they pound flat spots into the bottom of it, and then they fine-tune it, with a hammer to make different pitches. And they just use little mallets to ding, 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 ding. Pretty neat thing. Looks like a turtle shell, or it looks like a turtle landed on the barrel. Bob Ross, yeah. He's on YouTube. Every episode of the Bob Ross, Painting with Bob Ross is on YouTube. I'm subscribed to it. We watch him all the time, the girlfriend and I. Very relaxing. He's so chill. Again, hard to be in a bad mood when you're watching Bob Ross paint something. He had his son do a few guest appearances. His son's a painter too. And just as chill and laid back. Oh, excuse me. I used to watch him and then that crazy German guy. Very similar painting technique. Big wide brushes and whatnot, landscapes. They would both be on PBS. I like the crazy German guy. There was this guy that did the show about physics on PBS. Crazy looking guy. Sounded crazy too. Had this cackly voice. Hair all askew. He was a physics professor or something like that. And he did these, everyday physics kind of things. Really entertaining. And kind of scary sometimes too. PBS used to be great. I used to love PBS. Now I just don't have any time for it. Another thing from my childhood destroyed by politics. In Cooking with Julia Childs. How many of you remember that? I was watching an episode where she was making her own birthday cake. Well, she was making two cakes. She was making a candle cake. Mr. Wizard? Yeah, that was a little later. Mr. Wizard came a little later. Yep, that was him. Kind of a Bill Nye the Science Guy kind of thing, but not as gay. But it was her birthday, and she was making her own birthday cake. But she made two birthday cakes: one that she wanted to eat, and then another one to put the candles in because she doesn't think it's nice to spit all over your cake before you carve it up and serve it. So the candle cake was going to be thrown away after the candles were blown out, and then she was going to serve the other cake. I don't know why that always stuck in my head. Thought you were asleep. Thought you were sleeping. I'm not judging you. It was a simple question. What's that? Yeah. I know I'm invisible, but I don't like to tempt fate. Still came out ahead for the evening, despite the 3 deaths. So, I view that as a victory. Quietly lets Brian Ross go. That's some fucked up shit. It really is. They should be legally liable. They enjoy that First Amendment right, freedom of the press. They should be held accountable for it. And what they did was well, printed libel. What they printed was libel. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to sue them for that. Oh, Thompson died. Sorry, I thought Gathorn died. Yeah. Then it was after Heat Array 1 or something like that, but before he took office, trying to set the ball in motion. Wasn't that how it played out? No, yeah, okay, that's what you just said. Derp. Sorry, reading comprehension. Moosh. Moosh. wouldn't happen if I had arrows. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. I gotta hit the head. Waiting for see if she repops. So be right back. Still got 3 bars of XP. Good deal. All right. Let's see if she's up yet. There's the ghoul, magician. Magician. And nope. Oops. Pretty colors. .16 direct damage, that's right. Ranger Madness. Whore's Bane. I just like saying whore. Yeah, I see you there. There's a mist elemental right here. Thinks he's slick. Alright, maybe not. But still. Ah, somebody must come through. Oops. Damn. What the hell did he knock me into? Holy shit. I gotta stop taunting. Keep forgetting about that. Habit. Nothing. Nothing. Alright folks, we're gonna make our way back out the front door and call it a night. Large ball of clay. Thank you all for hanging out. Do appreciate it. The new follows and all that stuff. Well, we gotta fight our way out now. Hold on, bear with me just a second. I'm coming, I'm coming. after this. Ooh, spell and proc went off at the same time. That was nice. Please, please die. Thank you. Damn it. Drop the iron oxide, I wanted it. Hunk of meat in my teeth. Hunk of meat in my teeth. I get it. Clever. Okay, now we're gonna go. So again, thank you all for hanging out with me. It's a fun night, good conversations. I always enjoy that. Back on tomorrow night with the freshly refurbished rig and some happiness. So I will see you then, and good night, folks.